Hello, welcome to the What I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I was sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. I'm wearing a baby metal pullover. They're a J pop, sorry, a J rock, whatever. They're like a Japanese death metal band. Anyway, um, I um I enjoy um finding out that there's someone on the planet dumber than me. And when I do find that person, I like to talk about that person. There's this Twitch streamer. Her name is Zelpa. I mean Zepla, Zepla. I mean whatever. She's not famous. Just saying her. The only way I can describe her is she's a Twitch streamer. Name is Zepla. She lives in Ukraine. Um, and obviously we know what's going on in Ukraine right now. Russia is bombing or targeting the eight biochemical plants USA has over there. But anyway, so a couple of days ago, she had the opportunity to flee Ukraine as it's being, invaded by Russia because they're trying to take out the American chemical plants that they have over there. Yeah, you guys probably didn't know that, but America has like eight biochemical plants in Ukraine, and Russia's been, or sorry, Putin's been talking about that for the past couple of months. But we don't pay attention to him because he's Putin. But anyway, she had the ability to leave Ukraine before the invasion. But the reason why Zepla didn't leave is because she had pets. Um, I don't understand the logic uh, behind that. If I had pets, and would I live in California? So let's say California is being invaded by some country, and I have the opportunity to leave, but I have a cat or whatever, a dog, whatever. It doesn't matter what the pet is, goldfish. Um, the last thing on my mind would be, well, I gotta bring the pets. No, I just leave them. I don't know. I think your life is more important than your pet's life. You know. Now I understand if you can't leave because you have a child. Like you want to, for some reason your child can't leave. Okay, so I understand you're gonna stay with your child, your wife, whatever, Asian escort. So, well, that's my lot in life. I can't leave. I got this Japanese escort. I can't leave. I don't care if they're dropping nukes. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving Yoshiko. Anyway, and so I'm watching her explanation. She's explaining that I can't leave because of pets. And I'm like, well, that makes no sense. And now apparently, I forget the name of the country, but the name of the country, like that's next to Ukraine. I guess if you're gonna bring pets over, you need, yeah, and I can't believe this, but you need special papers. Your pets need documentation. Can you believe that crap? What kind of, I don't get it. I mean, listen, there's like, okay, like if you're traveling from Nevada to California, there's certain pets that are legal in Nevada that aren't legal in California. I think like ferrets. But there's like a few exotic pets, but I don't think there's a, as far as I know. Nah, I could be wrong. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think there's a pet czar along the border of Nevada and California that checks the back of your car to make sure you don't have a weasel. No, but I could be wrong. But either way, if you're living in a country that is about to be bombed and you're not going to leave because you have a dog, you're an idiot. Okay? Now, I don't know if Zepla is just pretending to be this stupid to like have a Twitch persona of like a dumb blonde, or if she's being serious. Because if she's being serious, I have no respect for this chick, you know. And then I mean, obviously she can't leave now. It's because this was 2 days ago, and I don't know if you've seen the footage trying to evacuate um, Ukraine now. If you're near any of the several sites that are being attacked, it's impossible. You know. So I mean, hopefully she's okay. Man, I just love stupidity. She said this with a straight face. I can't leave because I have pets. I'm like, you're an idiot, you know. But anyway, and then like I haven't seen any updates from her because, well, you know, there's probably no internet there because she lived on the she lived like near with the Russian border. So oops. Anyway, but anyway, like hopefully she'll be okay. And I really don't mean that because I don't give a rat's ass. But anyway, other than that, I can't think of anyone else to make fun of, which is really sad. The only thing I've been doing the past couple of days is playing Cyberpunk 2077. You know that video game that came out a couple years ago, except it was unplayable and everyone, you know, bashed it, and the video game company got all this crap. And anyway, I think it's been 2 years, and so they finally made it playable. So I started playing it, and you know, you can make any kind of character you want in the game. You know, like meaning you can make a guy, you can make a girl, you can make a tranny if you want. So I made a tranny. I made a Thai lady boy. So it's if you look at the character model, it's like a really hot chick with a dick. That's that's how I show my support for the LGBTQ P plus E pi squared sanctuary state people. You know, because I'm an armchair activist when it comes to this LGBTQ Zeta BPTC type people. You know, I'm really an armchair activist. I will actively do nothing to support these people, but if I'm sitting down in a chair and it has two arms, I will support. I will post a tweet that will be encrypted, and if you can decrypt it, it'll say a couple of Gamergate words. But anyway, uh, the game, you know, and I know it's the game's been out for a while, but the problem is like you couldn't play it, so like I feel like it's like a new game. The game now it's really fun. Um, I have like 60 hours of gameplay, and I'm not trying to be funny here, but it's like crashed. Cause like, you mean, the game was crashed number 5 minutes before. The game crash like out of 60 hours of gameplay, I think the game has crashed like 6 times. But I mean, that's good compared to how the game was when it first came out. So, and then like, you know, I don't know, it's just a good game. I actually recommend getting it now. And the thing is with me, like I pre-ordered the game, so I was one of those people who were like, oh, this isn't good. Yeah, but you know, but the thing is, it's like I don't know why they just didn't. Well, I do know why, but they should have just held the game back and like release it for PC because you know it worked better on PC, and then just be honest and go like it's not ready for the current I mean, it's just not ready for the consoles. And just whatever, take an next year. I mean, how many games? And I don't know if you guys play games that are listening, but I'm sure most of you do, or follow pop culture. How many of these games do they just release, but it's not really the release of the game? It's like, they release like the pre-beta, the pre-alpha. It's like just full of bugs and crashes, and then like they slowly fix it as the months go on. And of course, they all do that to hit the quarterly earnings. It's all about money. It's all about to please the investors, and then in the long run, they lose because if you just put out something that works and put it out later instead of something that doesn't work and put it out earlier so it meets some financial goal, you end up losing customers because like now your company is associated with putting out crap, and so some people aren't going to buy your game just because it's made by whatever CD Project Red. They're just not going to buy it. I mean, like reputation means something in business when you're trying to sell a product. I mean, right? And also, what I don't understand about game developers is how come whatever they give a game. Let's say it's our goal is to put this game out in September of 2023. Okay, so that's your goal internally, like the company goal. But publicly, if you have to say that, I mean, I would just wait. But like, I would go if you really think that that goal is achievable, just push it back a year. Just go like we're gonna put out this game in September 2024. Okay, and so like let's say there's you got 3 months and you can tell it's gonna be ready. Then you just switch it up. You go, oh, big surprise. We misjudged. We're gonna have it come out early, and then you can still do the 3 months of advertising, and everyone's hyped because it's coming out early. But the thing is, like, they never do that. They always promise early and come out late. They need to promise late and come out early. But then I'm not in charge of anything, so it's not going to be done my way. But then if a lot of things were done my way, man, things would be different. You know. First of all, I'd pass a law that girls aren't allowed to wear clothes. Okay, and that's probably the only thing I would change. Well, I mean, it had to be hot chicks only though. And then like if you aren't a hot chick, you aren't allowed to participate in society. I'm being serious. The worst thing on the planet is a fat chick in yoga pants. I'm not even kidding. I mean, I have lost sleep because I was at Trader Joe's and it's a fat chick in yoga pants. You know, walking down the frozen food aisle, taking up taking up two baskets. I'm talking a two basket wide chicken yoga pants. Why? No one wants to see that. The best thing, the best thing about this fantasy pandemic that we had was that a lot of ugly people wore masks, even though the masks don't work. Because, well, remember, there's more people with COVID now during this time than last year. And, it was just because of mandates, so technically there's more people was wearing masks. I mean, just the mask don't work, the vaccine doesn't work. But it is what it is. Finally, things are being lifted. I mean, it's really sad that it takes such social upheaval and social um, disrest, whatever it's called, whatever I'm trying. It's sad that it takes the people protesting for like months and technically That didn't work. It's just because there's an election coming up, and they know that people aren't going to vote because of because of all the restrictions they've had. So like now magically, oh, the restrictions are going away. And the thing is, if they're going away, it means that they weren't even necessary in the first place. Because oh, now things are safe. No, it's the same. It's just it's just that people are finally getting it's the normies, the people who want the government to govern them harder. Those people are finally sick, and so you have those people who are like, okay, I kind of want to live my life now. People like me, and if you've been listening to me, I've been living my life normal this whole time. So, I mean, I'm actually not affected by any of this bullshit. I've, once again, never wore a mask unless I had to go to Trader Joe's because I shop with my mom. So I would put on a mask to do that. But other than that, I didn't change my life one bit when it came to listening to the government because I don't believe a word the government says. Even with the Ukraine stuff going on right now, I don't know what to believe. But I definitely don't believe the mainstream media. I do believe the eight surgical missile strikes to the American biochemical plants in Ukraine because I've seen the locations. I've done my own independent research, and which you guys have to look this up yourself though. I mean, because I know I'm not posting it. Just look it up and like look at where the strikes are happening in Ukraine, and then look where the chemical plants are. It's the same locations. So I don't know. I mean, but the thing is, it's like the American media is not going to admit to that. But I don't know. I just wish our tax dollars weren't being spent on stuff like that. And then like why? And I mean, well, I do know why they would do something like that in Ukraine because it's next to Russia, so like they can you know launch stuff at Russia if they have to. But like Russia's not gonna. Russia's sick of America, and then like we have a president that no one is afraid of. See, the difference between Biden and Trump is night and day. Russia didn't do anything when Trump was in office. China didn't do anything when Trump was in office. North Korea didn't do anything when Trump was in office. Russia has no respect for Biden. Now, the thing that needs to happen next is China needs to take over Taiwan because they got nothing to fear. You have a house plant in office right now. And then, like, I mean, I don't know what North Korea could do because North Korea is the worst off out of those three countries. But, like, I wouldn't be surprised if North Korea did something, you know? Like, North Korea, see, it should be a three-pronged attack. You got China. See, China wants Taiwan back. If they're ever going to take Taiwan back, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to do it. A weakened America is great for countries around the world who want to expand because they don't have anything to fear. You know, sanctions don't do anything. And then China and Russia and they got each other's back. There are lots of European countries that don't want to upset Russia because they get natural gas from Russia. So and then there's some countries that just don't like America anyway. So like they don't care what Russia does. So like they're not gonna do anything. We're in a predicament, people. And granted, I don't care what happens halfway across the world. You know, as long as I still have my anime and my K-pop, I think I'm gonna be okay. Anyway, I've said enough. I've been rambling. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.